Tonight, a US soccer star on her sport and coming out. Kia ora and welcome to GayTalk Tonight. I'm Andrew Whiteside. Very excited. My guest tonight is Lindsey, and she is an American soccer star. Lindsey is a former professional women's soccer player whose career spanned 13 years. She represented the United States national soccer team at World Cup and Olympic events and has played for a team in Australia. She's now a personal trainer and coach who believes in empowering young female athletes around the world. Laurie, welcome. Lovely to meet you.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Now, I suppose I could also call you Lightning.
Well, I do have a little lightning earring in here. This actually is from my good friend and best friend, Megan Rapinoe. But yeah, that's a joke because I'm not fast on the field. So.
And that came, was it the 2011 World Cup squad?
Yeah, actually it was probably right before then. With one of our pro teams, I think the announcer for each of our home games was giving like one of my teammates a nickname when he would announce her, and I was just joking with her. I'm like, why do you get a nickname and not us? So then I like self-gave myself a nickname, so Lightning.
But that pace on the field obviously didn't affect you because you're a great player and well respected. So it's
right,
it's
yeah.
About the speed,
I mean, the whole scheme of things, like on the national team, I wasn't the fastest player, but yes, I mean, I'm a probably above average athlete. So.
Now, your father was a soccer coach.
Yep.
So it was kind of inevitable.
Well, sort of. He was our soccer coach, so I wouldn't say he went on, but yeah.
But he was obviously a fan.
Yes, very much so.
And so was it inevitable that he would push you into this? And
yeah, I think so. And I also think, though, it was partially because I have a brother that's a couple of years older than me, Chris. And so when he got into playing, that's kind of how my dad started playing, or started coaching us. And then they were like, okay, well, Laurie, you're just going to do whatever Chris is doing. It's going to be easier on the family to take you guys just to one place. So I started just playing at the age of 4 and following my brother around all the time.
What's been kind of the biggest highlight of your career? I mean, assuming, winning the medal at the 2011 World Cup must have been fantastic, but were there other moments that stood out for you?
I'm one of only 4 players that have played in all 3 of our professional leagues, so we're on a 3rd league. I played the first 2 years of that before retiring. So that's a highlight in itself for like the longevity of my career. But definitely the 2011 World Cup. I think that was a huge turning point for just women's soccer, not only in the States, but worldwide as well. And then from the 2011 to 2015 World Cup, we had 8 new countries join. So we went from 16 countries to 24. And so that's a huge jump in terms of accessibility to those countries and then being able to play at the highest level. So yeah, that was huge.
It must be really satisfying then, because women's sport for decades was seen as not equal, but it definitely is, and certainly the players' professionalism and abilities are equal to males. So it must be really gratifying to see that shift in awareness and more coverage on it.
Oh, 100%. And that kind of highlights like me being able to play in all 3 of our pro leagues to see where we've come and where we are now. Because like in the early 2000s, we had Mia Hamm, who was a huge star, Brandi Chastain. She ripped up her shirt in the '99 World Cup. And so we've had some major celebrities and some patches of excitement around the game. But I think now you can really tell that it's here to stay, and people are really getting around the game. And so it's been fun to see kind of those ebbs and flows throughout my career and then to end on a high.
Now, I've been doing a little bit of research on you, and I know that you've mentioned your bestie, Megan.
Yeah.
I know. You did an online show together, and so you've got a kind of a cheeky side to you.
Yeah, I mean, we're ridiculous. So basically how that happened is during the 2011 World Cup and 2012 Olympics, we would do a ton of behind the scenes stuff with US Soccer, who's our governing body. So they would want fans to get to know the team and stuff. So then that's how we kind of paired up, and then it just took off from there. And each camp in between those 2 World Championship events, people were like, can you do more of the Laurie and Pinot land videos and this and that? So it kind of took off and was just slightly ridiculous, but we're more mature now, so we haven't seen any of those for a while.
But humor's good. It's
oh, absolutely. Yeah, I'm joking. We're not any more mature either. So.
Now, I read somewhere that you were a little annoyed that she beat you out of the closet.
Yeah, no, that's not true.
It's not true.
No, it's not. Well, Meg is superstar, has such a just a natural gift of celebrityness, I guess, or celebrity status, I should say. And she was a breakout star in the 2011 World Cup. So I was actually just telling this story the other day. But on the way back from that tournament, she, like I said, she was a breakout star, had dyed her hair platinum blonde before then, and we had always talked about coming out publicly and the importance of that. And I just kind of looked at her and I said, now's the time for you. This is awesome. Like, there had been some publications that had approached her and asked her if she would, wanted to do a piece about being a lesbian, and I said, you should do it. And so then from that, then some other publications had come to me and asked are you wanting to come out? So prior to that, it wasn't that we were in competition of who's coming out first. It was just what was the right time, and that was going to, make the most impact as well.
Judging from what I've read, it's been fairly easy.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm so fortunate. I realize that's not the case for many, many people, but my mom's gay, and so I've just grown up in this very inclusive environment, and been encouraged to be proud of who I am. So in that regard, I've kind of just had this very welcoming experience, and no really any homophobia throughout. I think most people embrace us coming out and are excited that people are using sport as a platform other than just speaking about sport, essentially. So.
That's wonderful. Laurie, Lindsey, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, thank you. This is wonderful.
Well, that's Gay Talk tonight. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again very soon.